Yeah, okay. And then
Is this pillow okay for your podcast?
Yeah, I don't care.
Is this appropriate?
What's up, guys? It's Haley Cruz back at it again with a new episode. Yeah, this is episode number 5, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, episode 5. Anyways, I'm here with some new people as well as an old one. We got Josh.
Hi, I'm Josh.
And then we got
M.
We got M.
Me too.
Yeah, like, or you can say, like, who are you?
Whatever your preferred name is.
I want to dance team with Haley.
Wow.
Yeah, I also go to UCI.
Wow.
That's it.
With the full introduction.
Yeah, so basically our apartment is full now because Em was the last person to move in.
Yeah. I'm our host.
So we'll do a little like apartment episode in the future with Machu. And then we have
Siri.
Savitra. Who are you?
I'm an undergraduate student.
What's your major? What are your pronouns?
Icebreakers.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Major.
I'm on CADC with Haley.
Oh yeah, so that's how we all know each other. What?
Teammates.
Literally.
All the same year.
Oh yeah, so this is our class. It's
Yeah.
called Upsilon. Because apparently they named their classes by Greek letters. I was not cultured until I went to like college and found out about that. But anyways, today we are drinking. Sponsored by Machu. We'll get you another pack.
I'm absent of a beverage. So I'll
We
hold
have
something.
Simply Spiked Lemonade. Have the regular one. You have the regular one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
A
So
little variety.
let's drink it up.
We are all of age.
Yes. Oh yeah.
We don't
only,
condone
only
underage
drink if you're
drinking.
of age.
Wow.
We also have 7 leaves. We got it before. Cheers.
Cheers.
Where's your water?
I finished it.
Do you want to get more?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Try it though. Is it good? Bad? Good?
Yeah.
The
If you
blueberry
guys
was
do
better.
not like alcohol, like the taste of alcohol, this is a really good starter seltzer because that bitch is sweet. It's freaking 170 calories. Usually seltzers are only 100 calories.
It's literally like
Like,
Minute Maid tap lemonade
Yeah.
with alcohol. So good entry point.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say it's like the best option to drink all the time, but as our first drink, it's not bad.
I would drink this.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, so I kind of thought of a name since Josh brought it up to me like a few days ago.
Oh my god,
And
credits.
the
Credits.
the name for some reason Hella H has been like stuck in my mind. So I might call this series Hella H.
Oh,
So you said something like
I
Hella
did that.
Haley. I was thinking Hella Haley, but I don't know if I want my full name in it, so
Hella
we'll
H.
see.
Hella H.
Tentative.
Tentative title, Hell H
Hella H.
podcast. Not podcast, just Hell H.
We'll
And
get
get
you with-
into it. Okay, first question. What are your guys' thoughts on sharing location?
in what context?
Like relationships or like someone you're talking to, or like in general, like friends or like
Family.
family.
I feel like it really depends. Like, I have my family's location because we all just share it with each other just to make sure everyone's safe. Like, I don't really
Yeah.
care where they are. I just want to know, make sure they're not dead. Or
Yeah.
lost. But I also, like, my girlfriend and I, we share our locations, like, just to, same thing. Like, I don't really care where she is, but just as long as she's safe.
Did you share it like in the beginning? Like, was it like a discussion, or you just like?
Oh yeah,
shared
it was like a discussion. I was like, hey, you want to do this? And she was like, yeah, sure.
Mm.
Because like, you know, it's like it's the same as like Find My Friends. Like, you guys, it's like you just have each other's location
Yeah.
just by default. So like, it's just nice to know like you don't always have to like you're not like spying. Like, I personally don't like spy on anyone. But if I know that she might be out for longer, or like if my family is away, like I'll just check out and make sure they're not lost or dead or something. You know.
Interesting. Have you had like troubles before, like arguments about it before?
Like me and my girlfriend, or
Yeah, just
Oh,
like
no.
because of your location.
no, we don't care.
What about your old relationship?
Oh, no, we didn't have that.
Did you share it or?
We didn't share each other's location in my past relationship. It wasn't.
Did you think it was a problem, or like was that a problem?
Low key? Looking back, I think yeah, because in my previous relationship, she kind of hid stuff, just in general.
Yikes.
That's why I was like, that's kind of ugly, but
That's kind of ugly.
yeah, like I see now, like it's more of just like a supplementary thing. In my current relationship, we're really open and just transparent. So like I know where she is and she knows where I am, without having to spy on each other. But like in my past relationship, like I had to like kind of dig it out of her, ask where she is, and like why she's hiding these things from me. So it was more of like a toxic
Oh, definitely.
basis. No troubles with it now. It's just like
Yeah.
an extra thing.
What about you guys?
I have to agree. Like,
Really?
or for me, I don't have anything I'm really hiding because I'm a pretty open person.
Mhm.
And then, like, if the other person doesn't share, I'm like, what are you hiding from me?
Yeah, exactly.
If they don't share it?
Yeah.
I get you guys' point of views because I was the same like that. In my past relationships,
Uh-huh.
we shared each other's like location and
Mhm.
everything just like for the safety of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in my new relationship, we don't share each other's location just because like there's that extra layer of like I trust you. You should like that type of thing. Like there's like transparency there, and also like from my last relationship, like sometimes I would check their location, sometimes I wouldn't. But like I'll be like I text them right, and then I'll be like, what are they doing right now? And then like because they haven't like responded to me in like a really long time. And then I would check their location and they're either like, oh, they're at home or they're like at work. And I'm like, they're literally at home. Why can't they like reply to me? That type of thing. That type of thing. So it's like,
It would like get in your own head.
yeah, and like I wanted to like eliminate that layer because like I wanted to be trusting, relationship. If you have something to hide from me, then like that's your fault type of thing. So like, yeah.
That's fair. I think for me, like I still have a lot of trust in my relationship right now. So like I'm not having her relationship as if I'm not trusting of her, like telling the truth.
Yeah.
Because like we're really open about everything. But it's just an emergency thing. Like I don't really, I'm not like, oh my god, where's she? Like why is she talking to me? I'm just like, oh okay.
Has there been like a moment where you had to like do that emergency thing?
Like really call. Well, one
like,
time.
Like, oh my god, she went out for a party, right?
Mm.
Like she told you, like, hey, I'm going out to this party. I'll be back by like I don't know, maybe like 1, 2, or 3. And then it's already like 4. And then you check her location.
I mean that hasn't happened. Like that scenario, like that hasn't happened. I guess that's happened more with my family because my brother was supposed to fly. He's in Pennsylvania right now.
Oh,
He
wow.
was supposed to fly earlier for my other brother's wedding, but on the way to the airport in New Jersey, so they're going from Pennsylvania to New Jersey. On the way to New Jersey, their tire exploded.
Oh fuck.
So like we had no idea what was going on because it was like 4 a.m. here, but like early in the morning over there. So like we just had to check their location, and they were like in the middle of the fucking freeway.
Fuck.
So it's just like things like that, It's like oh my god, it's an emergency.
What are your thoughts, Siri? Do you share your location?
We didn't share it at the beginning, but I was actually the one who shared mine first without even asking.
You just shared it,
to
type of
share
thing.
Because in college, like you go out to parties, gatherings with your friends, and like obviously sometimes you don't go back to your apartment or your dorm at like the time you told them.
Mhm.
Like I forgot which one, but I was coming late and I was like, oh, I don't know, like, well, something might happen, so I just shared it without thinking and just put it at indefinitely because I'm like, I don't really care if you want to check my location or not. And then he just shared his because he was like, well, why not? And then I don't check it. I'm sure he doesn't either. We just kind of have it there. Maybe like sometimes I'll wake up because we are long distance. Sometimes I'll wake up and be like, oh, I wonder what he's doing, and I'll just check. And I'm like, oh, okay, and then I go back to sleep.
Yeah.
So it's not really like one of those like toxic situations where I need to know where he is at
Yeah.
every
No,
point of the
definitely.
day.
It's not like a big factor in your relationship.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
definitely.
do that to me either. Like if we're curious, we'll just text each other like, hey, what are you up to? We'll just get our answer that way. We don't really do stuff like that. But it was mostly mainly for my safety. Like I want to make sure he knows where I am when I go out.
Yeah, it's not like anything big. It's just safety.
What do you think? Read that, Siri?
No.
Okay.
But I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you like not know where Leon is like all the time then?
Yeah, basically.
Really?
And it's like for me, in my past relationships, we would always like be the ones like, oh, what are you doing? Like for every second of the day. Well, not every second of the day, but like, always texting each other during the day. Ever since like last year, we wouldn't text each other like occasionally every like hour of the day. It was mostly we knew that we had like a lot of stuff to do in a day, so like, oh, I'll just call you tonight type of thing, like have a good day in the morning, like message like, oh, good morning, blah blah blah, have a good day, I'll talk to you later, type of thing. And then I think that honestly just makes like the conversations at night that much more valuable, because I really get to like know about his day, not me like texting him like, oh, like what are you doing, oh, I'm at the gym. And then it's like when we talk later I'm like, oh, what did you do? But you already told me, you know,
Yeah.
that type
Yeah.
of thing. That's one reason why that just adds on to the location thing of like why we don't.
It like builds your quality time.
Yeah,
Makes more small
yeah,
moments.
definitely. The time apart makes the time we have together more
Yeah.
valuable, I guess.
But I also don't know where he is 24/7.
Yeah.
Wait, so does he share his location with
Yeah,
you?
we have it on, but we just don't.
Don't check
Exactly.
it like
Like,
that.
you don't have to spy.
Unless I
Yeah.
was curious, like I just woke up
Yeah, same.
at a crack of dawn when he's asleep. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, oh, cool.
Make sure he's asleep, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know each other, like where they are. Like
Hmm.
it's like when I'm actually like just hella bored or like really curious, I'll be like, oh, what are you up to? And then he'll just let me know. I'll be like, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's because you guys have like longer relationships too. Like you guys really built that trust already.
Oh yeah, you're coming from a different perspective because
Yeah.
it's only been
Yeah.
really young.
Yeah, very.
As a connection.
So do you guys share locations?
Yeah, we do. But I'm also
Uh-huh.
not the type of person to like look all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Just sometimes.
Was it like a discussion?
No, 'cause
or you
yeah,
just shared
no.
it sporadically?
We shared it in the beginning when we first.
Oh
met.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just
Yeah.
always had it. I don't like date people I'm friends with, so usually I already have
Yeah.
it. So it's not ever a discussion for me. So I never had to
Yeah.
think about it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
For me, it's like it's more of the fact that why wouldn't you want to share? You know?
No,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't care if I share I could share my location with him, but it's
Yeah.
like for me, it's like I'm okay with him sharing his location, but I just don't want the extra thing of like, oh, where is he? I'm gonna
Mhm.
check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You know,
it's
when he
like
could just I could just ask him.
available, so like
Yeah.
you think in your head you'd be like,
Yeah,
oh,
not that
just-
I'm not saying that I would. Like I don't think I would realistically. Like always check it like that, but it's just like the extra layer of, oh, like how come you don't reply to me type of thing. You're literally just at home or you're at work, you could have texted me like on your break, that type of thing. Or you're at school, like what are you doing at school?
Yeah.
Like I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, so it's like I don't know. I think it's also because like in my past relationship, the location thing kind of got between him and his friends, so they had like an argument. So maybe that's just like trauma,
Oh, I see.
if that makes sense.
Like you?
No, not me with him. It was like him with his friends. Like
see.
I think there was like a few times where like we were just together with him and his friends. One of his friends would say like, "Oh, where's Bob?" Like one other friends, and then he would just say, my SO would say like, "Oh, he's here," right? He would just look at their location. But I guess they took it offensively. Like, why are you always looking where I'm at, bro? Like that type of thing.
Interesting.
But I was like thinking like, I think you guys are looking too deep into it.
Yeah. No, I remember like in my middle school like rebellious mindset. Like I was like, I was like, why do my parents care so much about where I am? Like I just want to do what I want to do type thing. For me in middle school, I just like after school I would literally just go on do random things with my friends, like go to the beach or just go hang out or whatever, like someplace just really random. My parents would usually bother me about what I'm doing, so I was like, why do they care so much? But like now I understand from a more mature perspective that it's more about safety, not about spying. Coming from a parent, it's like, oh my god, I don't want my kid to die.
No, yeah, like I completely agree about like family and everything. But I think just for me, just starting off, I think like eventually we will share each other's location. But I think just starting off, just having that extra layer of like, okay, I could trust you. We trust each other to know that we're not going anywhere sus, if that makes sense. And if you are, then it's like, what the fuck? That type of thing. And it's like, no, yeah, I share my location with like all my family, like, yeah, most of my friends. So like that doesn't really like a big thing for me, if that makes sense. But yeah.
I do that though. Check your guys' location. Like, where is this?
No, yeah, exactly. Like I'll do that to like all my friends, like, oh, where are they?
I'm curious, you know, like, oh,
Yeah. Exactly. So, anything else to add? Interesting. Okay, next question.
Interesting.
I have another question.
Okay.
Did I lose it?
Bring it back.
Bring it back. So, because you guys like have each other's locations type of thing, do you guys text each other like throughout the whole day? I guess this is like a completely different question, but like, are you guys the type of people to text each other throughout the whole day? Because I kind of brought it up earlier.
I mean, for me, I like to talk to her often because I like talking to her, but we're more like a call each other type thing.
Yeah.
So like if we both know we're free, then we'll just call and like just like video call or whatever. But it's not like I'm always itching like, why aren't you talking to me type thing, because I understand that she's busy and she understands that I'm busy. I just like being able to talk to them, and just like for me it also doesn't take away the quality time at the end of the day, because we talk not only about what we're doing but also like just things
Other
in general.
stuff.
By the end of the day we still ask each other how our day was, and like that's still a good quality time moment for us.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person to like share what's going on in my mind for no reason.
No, literally.
Yeah,
Let the
yeah.
thoughts come out.
Yeah, I'll be like, the sky's blue. I'll text it.
No,
"The
literally
sky's
last
blue."
night I was like, if energy drinks give you energy, but calories is energy, then why do energy drinks have so little calories?
Yeah. I be texting
Dude,
shit
that's
like
fucking
that.
true.
Yeah.
Like an Alani only has 10 calories, but I
Really?
get so shooken up by it.
Oh, like how like Red Bull is only like
Yeah.
5 calories. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
caffeine.
but it gets me pumped up. You know?
It's because it's strong.
No, yeah, literally yesterday, you know, like we had those fruit snacks and they were Halloween themed. I saw a pumpkin, I took a picture and it was like, it's Halloween themed.
No, like shit like that.
No, yeah, I be doing that too, honestly.
Yeah, but I'm not the type that it's like you have to like let me know where you are all the time.
No, yeah. I was asking you from that point of view,
Yeah,
like,
no.
yeah.
I just like sharing my.
I feel like that's like so much
Yeah.
energy too.
What?
That's so much energy to think about
Yeah.
like where they're at all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like removes your independence from the relationship because if you're always thinking about them all the time, like you don't
Yeah.
have time to think about yourself
Yeah.
because you're always
So
wondering
true.
where they are all the time.
Yeah.
Um,
What about you, Siri?
Well, since we're long distance, like communication is really important. So it's not like throughout the day, like all the time. It's more like periodically, I would say, because
Like
Yeah.
updates?
yeah, updates. Since we pretty much know what the other person will be doing from like maybe like the night before. Like usually we would ask like, oh, what are you doing tomorrow? So I know like if you're really busy, I'm not gonna bother you with calls. Texts,
yeah,
whatever.
definitely.
So it would usually be like, well, he wakes up before me, so he would say good morning, and then I'll
Time
say
does it
good
wake
morning,
up?
7 or 8.
Oh,
That's when you go to
no.
sleep.
Regular people.
I literally went to sleep at 7 yesterday.
It's like normal people's like schedules.
Oh.
Scheduled, so
The fact that we're not normal.
it would just be whenever I wake up, and then he'll like, I'll ask him like, oh, what have you been doing since
Yeah,
I've been
yeah,
asleep?
yeah.
It's like a full ass day.
Yeah, it would either be through a call or text since he's pretty busy himself. We'll reconvene a couple of hours after when I'm actually awake, and then it would be like that, like every day.
I get the same feeling too, because sometimes I'm like, I want her to update me, because like our relationship started long distance when COVID happened, so like we were just kind of used to updating each other all the time. But like now that we live together and like things aren't as like we're
How
just more.
is that living
It's pretty
together?
cool. It's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I moved into a new apartment and I live with my girlfriend and my best friend and like our other friend from school. It really felt natural because in the 2.5 years we've been together, like we met each other in the same hall. So we would go to each other's rooms like super often. When COVID hit, like the physical time that we would spend together, though was few and far between, it would be at like her house. So like her parents would drive down from San Jose, pick me up, and then drive back up.
Wow.
And then when I'm
Jeez.
yeah, I know, like our parents were super supportive. So like her and her mom would come down and then drive back up, and then my parents would come up and then pick me up and drive back down.
Oh,
So-
how long would you stay there for? Like a week?
Like a week, sometimes 2, but it was like every month, at like once a month every month, until she moved down to Irvine, and then I'd visit her in Irvine, and then obviously school started, so it's just like we keep crossing paths. And now it's like it didn't feel like anything was
Drastic.
out of place or
That's
like
good.
new, because we already knew how each other lived. Like we would sleep over at each other's places all the time, so nothing was new. I think the biggest thing is like actually finding comfort in knowing that we don't have to worry about each other's schedules about meeting with each other, because we can just meet in our room at the end of the day, you know.
Do you
Like,
feel relief from that?
yeah, because I think my love language mostly is like physical touch. So like knowing that like I'll come home and see her, and then I can just like lay in bed together, like that's really relieving for me, because a lot of the time when we would try to like link up, it was hard to balance each other's schedules, because she is a busy dancer and like I have a busy schedule too. So it was like, oh, who's gonna meet here, and then who's gonna take home at what time, like are you gonna sleep over because it's already late. But now it's like, I'll just meet you home, you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, that's cute.
So it's really convenient for both of us, because she used to live far and now we live like really close to campus, both of us.
Do you feel like the convenience has changed your relationship? Because you know how like older couples,
Oh,
like
yeah.
they near when it gets longer, they start like feeling like they have to intentionally like plan dates and things like that. Like, have you felt that yet, or?
I mean, I don't feel like living together has like drained me at all. Like I still
It's still new.
yeah. I mean, obviously it's only been like less than a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're like
Later,
people who
sorry.
like
Yeah.
live together who are married.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe ask me in 12 months or something.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Even so, like, we're not worried about not feeling excited waking up together.
Definitely.
Or, like, going to sleep together.
That's so cute.
And then we plan dates on the regs anyway. So it's like, oh, are you free on Saturday? Okay, let's go to Disneyland.
Hey. You have a season pass?
No, she works there.
It's free tickets.
Yeah.
Full free. You
You passed me those tickets.
Well,
out.
once I work there, I'll get you guys in for free too. So then I'm gonna audition for the parade next season. She's doing the Christmas season, and I'm gonna do the spring season. But we might do it
You guys
together.
are gonna
'cause
dance together at Disneyland. Oh my goals. So cute.
we're gonna get free tickets. So.
How often do you get free tickets? Like whenever you want to go?
So with like a part-time position, she would get 16 free occurrences. So in like a year, you can go to the park with up to 3 people 16 times. So it was usually me. It was like a double date. It was just me, her, Jill,
3
and Renee.
people?
Yeah, it would be like the 4 of us, and we'd go like all the time. Or it would be me and her and just have dinner and then leave.
Dang.
So that's why I went so often, because like we wanted to use it up before.
I thought you had a season pass. or
Hell no,
annual
that's
pass.
so expensive. You get so many benefits for working there, because you got like 50% off apparel, 30% off food.
Shoot, I want to work there now.
You also, it's really, because you also
Yeah.
get free tickets to Disney World, Paris,
Really? Paris?
everywhere.
Japan? I want to go to Japan.
Really, I can go to Disney World for free. Well, this specific audition, but the way it's basically like a workshop. So you go over there after you submit all your things. You like take a class. They teach you a combo, but it's a really simple combo.
Oh.
But what they're looking for is your body type and physique and your character. So like obviously when you do the parade, you're a character, and you have to really be that character. Like, you have to
Exaggerate.
really animate.
Yeah.
So like for example, like my girlfriend, she's in the ball scene, which means she's like princess character.
Mm,
So she's like in a
that's
partner
so
section, so she has to be
cute.
like really happy and like loving and all this stuff. And then she also has another role where she's a snow person, so she's in a costume. Where obviously like if you can be in a full costume and like not see yourself, but you have to animate your body. So they're really looking for those key qualities. And like it's also a lookalike role, so if you look like a certain character, you can probably be
Yeah.
them. So like she looks like Belle.
Yeah.
It's on the back burner that she can be considered for Belle. Or like for me, like I've been told I look like Naveen. So
Yeah.
like if they consider that, but I have to be Naveen, you know.
Have you been
Oh
Look
my
at
God.
me.
Sample!
It's like, Disney, what are you watching?
This is my audition tape.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a question. Do you feel some type of way about your girlfriend and partner dancing with a guy?
No,
Like
'Cause
at all?
she's used to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny because a lot of her male partners are usually gay. Like just by.
I say they were straight.
Oh, I
By
thought you
chance.
meant like boyfriend, like her ex.
Oh no! Like her dance
I was
partners.
so confused.
If it was a straight guy, I'd be a little uncomfortable.
that
But like
weird?
I understand it's more of a show.
Uh-huh.
Like that's just like part of being a performer. You have to be comfortable with
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
whoever you're dancing with. So like if there's something there, then I'll be like, what the fuck. But like if there isn't, then I don't care, because it's just
Yeah.
dance. Like she's been dancing since she was 3, so she's always had like partners throughout her life. So
I think that perspective is definitely different
For someone who doesn't dance, so.
for
Yeah,
us.
no,
or
like-
someone who understands.
Yeah, cause honestly, like, cause you know how I'm like into like, I guess like film and like, I used to like act in like high school for like theater and everything. There's some people who like don't understand that like, it really is just like a role. Like
Yeah.
if your character is like has interest in another character, it's not like real life. It's literally just acting.
yeah,
But
unless
some
you.
people like take it seriously,
Yeah.
but in the professional world, like literally, there's so many people that like
Mm-hmm.
have roles that literally like kiss each other and like
Yeah,
it's really
there's
just,
like
a
sex scenes
job.
in movies.
Yeah,
and there's
so
nothing
it's
between
like-
them at all.
It's fake. It's like all
Yeah,
fake.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, some people
Well,
do
yeah,
catch
you
the
know.
in between.
Uh,
It really depends on the person.
Oh, yeah, it
can see
does.
the fear. I can see the fear because it does
Yeah.
happen. You know, like
It does
people
happen.
get together.
I guess you just gotta like
Like trust the
be
person.
yeah, be like mentally prepared if your like significant other is like into that
Yeah.
industry. Cause
Or like be professional about it.
yeah, no, honestly, it is just professionalism.
Yeah, because she's had a partner in her company in high school. She's had like the same male partner for like years, and like albeit he's gay, but like they had like a partner connection because they're dancers. So like
Yeah.
they grow that chemistry and they really look good
Which
on stage.
is good. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like really what you want.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's like weird if you're not into art. It's like what the fuck is that?
No, yeah.
Yeah. Why are you shaking ass like that?
On top of each other.
literally like grinding on each other.
It's strictly professional.
Exactly.
Super professional.
What do you guys think is more intimate, like dancing with each other or like singing to each other like that?
I don't know. I feel like there's different levels of vulnerability.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Depends.
Like I'm nervous to sing, but like I love to dance, so like I care less about dancing and more about singing.
It just
Mhm.
depends on what is comfortable to you. Because if you're really putting yourself out there, then it's just more vulnerable for you.
Yeah.
As a person.
I don't know. I think me, like I don't really care either way. Like I've sang with a girl
Mm.
on stage too in high school, and then I have a
Were you
dance.
in love?
No. It was like a girl in my friend group, so like it was all fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I never really asked about this.
Like
it just
dancing with like guys to your
it just
boyfriend.
never came up. Well,
So like, what if I told you I want to make a concept video? You're gonna dance with like some person.
It happened before already.
Ooh.
I actually choreographed like an entire piece that's like partner stuff, like the
Mm.
entire
Mhm.
set, 3 minutes, and
Sounds like
he went to
fun.
watch. He knew what was happening, and he was like, "You did great." And
That's good.
That's
We
cute.
love a supportive boyfriend.
Brian!
Yeah.
I was
Brian,
like,
if you're watching,
he just never had, or like I wouldn't know if he had a problem with it because he didn't mention it. It just
Yeah.
he's like secretly crying.
I know he's like, good job.
I loved watching this.
No, yeah, like for me, it's like I respect my significant other, or just like anyone having like friends of like both sexes.
Yeah.
And like I don't think I've ever been in a relationship where like, oh, why are you friends with that guy? That type of thing.
What is
Yeah.
Like, what
everyone's
the
stance
fuck
on
do you
that?
mean?
Like having opposite gender friends.
I'm the only guy in this room.
No, yeah, like, honestly, like I don't really
I don't
give a
care.
fuck. Cause like if you're gonna tell me to not be friends with guys, like you're just insecure.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're like
yeah.
totally projecting.
You're
Like,
saying I cannot like relate with any of these guys like on any type of level, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Does it matter like how tight they are though?
Oh,
Because I think for
Oh.
me, when it hits like a certain level, I won't be
Mm.
okay with it.
I think for me, it's like if I started like dating someone,
Mhm.
hypothetical, if they already had like an established close friendship,
Mm-hmm.
and then you guys started dating, I think I would respect that history. You know what I mean? But like if it's like new, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and it gets in the way of our relationship,
Mhm.
you know,
I
like
agree.
let's say like we already planned something, like oh we're gonna have like a date night, like
Mhm.
over the phone or some shit. And then something like happens, like oh we're gonna go out, they're gonna go out. I'm like
Yeah, like that's just
that's
neglect.
like weird.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
I agree
well,
with that.
I feel like yeah, it really depends though. Like yes, if they were friends for a long time before you met your partner,
Mhm.
there are those situations where the friend had feelings for your partner and
Do you
like-
know that?
Well, it's like
Like in
I
the
just feel like-
hypothetical.
yeah,
Yeah.
hypothetical, and then like I'm sure this happened to a lot of people. So then, like,
Mhm.
would you still be okay with it?
Actually-
like, when you can feel
Oh,
it,
wait.
that they have feelings.
Knowing that they did or they currently do have feelings for him.
Currently ended because like sometimes you know like
Sometimes it doesn't
when you're
really.
still hanging around
Shit.
It doesn't
each
really
other,
go away.
Yeah.
You know.
Hmm.
Oh hell no!
I don't know. Honestly, like in that situation, it's like okay, if they did have feelings, and I'm dating them, it's like you know I'm dating a new person, and then we're like really getting into it, type of thing. Fuck, wait, I don't know how to ask. It's more like if you fuck up and you start like liking your friend, that's on you, type of thing.
I agree.
I rather like I would tell them like straight up from the beginning, like if you're gonna like cheat on me, just like break up with me. I don't want to
Yeah.
deal with any of that
No
bullshit.
drama.
Yeah, like you don't have to even hide it from me. Just tell me, I'll leave. It's more like on you, and it's honestly like just embarrassing for them.
No.
It's so embarrassing. Like,
Yeah.
like what is that?
Yeah.
Like you think you're cool, but you're not.
It's corny.
What would you do in that situation?
I would break up, wake up and break up.
If, okay, let's say you've been dating for like 3 months, right? And then he had like a girl best friend, and then he
Wait,
tells.
was this girl best friend friends with him before they started?
Like a long.
Yeah, like
before?
yeah.
Like years?
Let's say years. Like they met in middle school, and they just been like close. You know what I mean? 3 months in, and then he tells you like, or let's say like 2 weeks in. 2 weeks in. 2 weeks in, and then he
Mistakes.
tells you like, hey, like, and you know the girl already. You know what I
Okay.
mean? You know the girl. You met each other. So, and then he tells you like, oh yeah, like, she like liked me like a long time ago, but I like shut it down. Like we're literally just friends.
Oh, that's what you mean. Well, yeah, for me, it depends on my partner's response and action.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, definitely.
Let's say the girl came on to him again, and I would see how he reacted to that. And
Yeah.
it's like,
If it's sus, it's like ooh,
very,
it's
like
a
even
yikes.
a little sus, I would talk to him, and if he doesn't fix it, I'll cut him off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as you
Yeah.
should.
I wouldn't even give him a moment to like
Yeah.
reclaim that.
Actually, it's funny because I'm like kind of in that situation, or used to be in that situation, because my girlfriend's old best friend used to like her,
Mm.
and then she shut it down because she doesn't reciprocate it. But like we've been like, it was long before I knew her, like in high school, like.
Mm-hmm.
But we were like all on call one day, and like they're the kind of friends who like know each other pretty well.
Like inside jokes. and
Yeah.
whatnot.
So like it was young, and at the time, like our relationship was young, but their relationship
Mm.
was built, and then I find out later that he used to like her. So it was like kind of uncomfortable, but for me, like I think I just really saw like that's not anything.
Yeah,
And then,
it
like,
just
this,
shows like
me and
they
her, like
don't.
that's
yeah.
it. And then like that's nothing. Like he like this guy like now lives his own life and like does his own thing. So like they're not really in contact anymore. So it's not like it really mattered anyway. But it was never much of a thing. But like if she was like reciprocating at one point and like something kindled back up, I'd be like, not right now. That's
yeah.
not for me.
I feel that. Like
My
that makes
boyfriend
more
is
sense.
an introvert. He doesn't speak a lot. I'm the speaker of the relationship.
And you're also an introvert.
Yeah.
How's that?
Balance.
How's that dynamic? Was it hard at first?
It was a little hard because,
Would you guys just like not talk because you guys are introverted?
well, actually, when we like started like talking to each other, he was talking a lot more because he wanted to like get to know me. Like,
Oh, definitely.
Like, oh, like let's do this and that, blah, 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 like all this stuff. But it wasn't like the real him, because I feel like people have two different like.
There's like a barrier
Yeah,
until
there's a
you like
barrier.
pass it and
Yeah.
then you get comfortable.
Yeah.
When I met him for the first time, it was his like stranger / like acquaintance like persona.
Yeah.
And then when we get to know each other, I realized like we're actually really similar in that we don't talk a lot. But I'm a little different because like I would still like talk, but he's more like I enjoy the silence type of person. Like he doesn't really engage in too much,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it will mostly me talking and he listens and then like give his like.
If it
two
works,
cents.
it works.
Yeah,
You know what I
like
mean?
it's fine. Like we both love like being.
Yeah.
Like the silence is comfortable, so it's
That's
nothing
good.
bad.
You're like,
No, yeah, honestly, once you get past that silence is comfortable phase,
Yeah.
it's like so
So
refreshing
nice,
because you
yeah.
don't have to keep talking. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, you don't have to force anything.
Yeah,
That's what it
exactly.
means, like,
I mean, I've never felt that, but I understand what you mean.
No, yeah, I felt that like in the past a lot, but then once I got like comfortable with just be quiet, like being in silence, it's like you're chilling.
I think for me it was like, cause we knew each other not as friend first, or like we were friends but like not close, So
Acquaintance.
like, I met him as like a acquaintance, so then like I knew him as a slightly different person.
Yeah.
So then like when we got to that comfortable stage, it was like a little different.
Mm.
So I did feel a little bit of need to like fill in the silence because I was like, oh, I'm not used to this.
Oh
But,
yeah.
Like as we gradually like kept hanging out more and more together, it was like, oh, this is like
Who
what
you-
I want to do as well. So it's
Yeah, that's good.
we're both
That's good.
fine with it. So it's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like matching each other's love languages, and in some way, or like meeting each other's love languages, is important. Definitely, like not to brag about my relationship, but like
I think I'm perfect.
I think we are really lucky. Like we have the same love languages.
Oh, that's nice.
So
good.
it was never a need to fill the dull space because there was never dull space for us. Like we just got to know each other really quickly, and like when we wouldn't talk, we would just enjoy each other's space.
That's so cool.
Say both.
My
Mine's
relationship
like
is
completely different.
Wait, what's your love language again? It's
Mine's
time?
physical touch and quality time, and his is like words of affirmation and I think gifts.
so he hugs you.
wait.
and
His
you-
is words of affirmation, but he's not like
Talkative.
talkative.
So that means words mean more when
It's
they come
like
out.
what he likes receiving, like he.
Oh,
he
like
wants
what you
me
receive.
to-
Oh, so he hugs you and you tell
So
him
what's
you
his
love him.
giving? What's his giving?
Giving?
Love languages.
It's giving.
oh, actually, it's also words of affirmation, but it's more. When I say like we like the silence, I mean as like we don't always have to be talking, but he does tell me like I'm pretty and cute or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you're beautiful, I love you, like a lot of those, and gifts.
Aw.
Yeah.
You guys enjoy doing nothing together.
Mm.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good point to
What's
reach.
the most like valuable gift you've gotten from him?
Ooh. What do you think is valuable?
Or just like, you know, like personal to you, like you really appreciated that gift.
Well, he gave me a lot of stuff. I guess like my top one is all the letters. Because we did long distance.
I wanna
No,
do
same.
that
We
too.
wrote letters to
Same.
each other.
Did you
like
mail
that.
it?
Yeah, we mailed it.
Oh!
Like a
Dude,
stack.
tell me why I bought a bunch of fucking envelopes like last year and didn't write one.
Oh, you should start. It's really
Aw.
fun. Yeah, we started doing it like right when we moved, or when
Yeah.
I moved. So I have like
That's so cute.
Yeah, we kind of did the same, but we would write it and then have it prepared when we meet each other. So we'd write it and then give it to each other in the car.
So cute. But yeah, like we would write each other letters like once in a while, just like like I remember one time we were at the airport together, flying back home to the Bay, and then he was like, "Oh, let's write a letter to each other." So he literally just like gave me a piece of paper. I tore it out of my book because I didn't have any paper, and then he wrote it in my book, and then he like went away, and we just wrote
Oh my
each other
god.
letters. So
Like a high school, like
so yeah.
So cute. Right, y'all.
I know couples who does like journal where they meet each other, they like
Mhm.
give it
Oh,
to the other
exchange-
person. That's
Oh,
cute,
that is cute.
yeah, that's so much writing.
Y'all are giving me ideas.
Okay.
Yeah. What's like a random gift he gave you? And you're like, oh shit.
too. Random socks.
Yeah. Socks from
You're
where?
like, I love socks.
Was it like fuzzy
It's
socks?
actually really sweet because we dance, right? So like we go through socks a lot more than regular ass people. Like
Mhm.
when you dance, like you slide a little bit.
Yeah.
And you have,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
lots
yeah.
of holes. And I always complain about it. I think I complained about it like 2 times, and then he.
Got you socks. He said, stop complaining.
Shut the fuck up.
It wasn't like right
Oh,
after
yeah,
the
yeah.
move. It was like one time, and then another time, and then he noticed that
Mhm.
like, oh, she danced. Her socks have holes in them. Like it's uncomfortable. So he like ordered them and then sent them to my apartment, and then I think he did it like
Aw.
3 times.
Aw.
Like for 3 different like types of socks. And I was
Aw.
like, oh,
That's so cute.
yeah,
That's cute.
it's like the most random because
Uh-huh.
I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, yeah.
Ideas.
Buy him socks.
Buy him socks.
I think he needs to buy you socks.
No, like guys,
He's a
let me tell
dancer.
you, these
What?
Hanes socks, they're so
I
good.
have socks too.
They're so good. I have
They're
not
little-
developed a
little
hole in
dirty.
these yet.
Sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sponsor me, Hanes. Okay.
It's like a
Maybe
hell of
not.
socks. Passes them out
Yeah,
to the
Siri.
team.
To Siri.
Only to Siri.
Only
She
Siri.
needs socks.
No, it's because like I wear clothes until they like have holes in them.
Mm.
So I
Yeah.
had those for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
Reusable queen.
Reusable.
Sustainable.
Yeah, sustainable queen.
Sustainable.
What's your like? Do you see that?
Can I go
I'm,
first?
yeah, you.
She
Because
goes.
mine's new. Just flowers. I think that's the only thing.
Aww.
That's your only
Brian,
gift.
buy more flowers, please.
Buy her flowers, Brian.
Flowers.
No, yeah, honestly, like, I never knew I'd be the type of girl to, like flowers, but when it happens, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck! I think it's just a thought, and they're pretty, too,
Yeah.
yeah. And then the smell,
Yeah,
it's
That's
cute.
like costs a lot. It's like $5.
Yeah, like Trader Joe's, you can find really nice flowers.
Yeah.
I don't care if
That's
it's
what I
not
do.
pretty. Okay. It's so
It's the idea.
Oh my god, I have a funny ass story about flowers.
What?
So this is when me and Leon just started talking, right? And he got me flowers. It was like our second date. It was like white roses, but he like put it in his backpack, so some of it got like brown. Not like hell, it was just like a little bit.
Why did he put it in his pocket?
He was trying to hide it, cause like
Oh.
cause that date we had a picnic and we wanted to paint, right? So like we were like taking it out, and then he was like, "I have a surprise," and he just took it out, right? They were just like a little like dab, you know what I mean? But they, yeah. And so like basically like that weekend, I went to my cousin's wedding, and they also had white flowers, right? So at the end of the wedding, I think some of us took some home, right? The next day, I was like, where are my flowers? Because I didn't put it in a pot yet or like a vase, Leon's flowers. I just left it like on the counter. Tell me why the flowers are in the garbage can. Do you know why? Because like my grandpa, he thought those were the flowers from the wedding, and they're like already brown, so he threw it away.
Oh no.
And then I was like, who the hell threw away my flowers? And then he was like, those are from the wedding, right? They're old now. They're brown. And I was just cracking up. My mom was hella fucking laughing too.
Wait, same.
So like I took it out and put it in a paper.
They're like
'Cause
sticky.
They're just like on top, right? It was just on top, and like I haven't gotten flowers in a long ass time.
You own the only
So
flowers you've
I
gotten
was
were
just like,
trash flowers.
I was like hella fucking laughing.
Two actually kind of similar.
Really?
Brian, no, well, Brian
Exactly the
surprised me
same,
at
actually.
work with flowers. Like he just dropped in at work and he just handed me a bouquet of flowers and I just left. And then I brought it home. It was around like graduation time, so you know, like you get lots of flowers and gifts from people. And a couple days passed, like my route, because I was also preparing to move to Irvine, right, for
Yeah.
school. And we were trying to get rid of things. I came back home from work, like all the flowers are gone. And I was
Really?
like, where did this one go? And it was like, oh, we threw it out. And then like I think it was like trash day or something because when I went out, like it was already
It was already gone.
I
Oh
don't get a lot of flowers there. I was like, damn, I want to save that. Like,
No, yeah,
that's so funny.
exactly.
so sad.
Oh my god. How many flowers have you received since? It's been a year, right?
Yeah.
Could you count them? Could you remember?
Yeah, I think only like, not only, big time.
Leon?
Cause like I think in my past relationship, like my first one, he got me flowers like twice. So like I was never used to like getting flowers.
Out of how
occasionally.
long was the relationship?
It was like
At the beginning and the
6
end.
months.
It's like, be my girlfriend.
Maybe,
I'm breaking up with you.
Oh shit! Do it! Oh my god! And then like my second one, I don't think he ever got me flowers. Yeah.
How does that work?
Unless you
Explicitly say.
explicitly said if you don't like flowers.
Yeah.
Then understand.
I think I did. Cause I was
Oh.
like,
I hate flowers.
no, like it's not like I hated them. I was like, they die anyways.
Oh,
But
that's
it's
a
like-
negative point of view,
And
Haley.
it's like, no, I'm just saying that to say it. You know what I mean?
Aww.
What about you? You said you only received the one.
Yeah, this one he asked me out.
Oh, okay.
No,
I expect
that is
another one at
cute.
the end.
Oh shit!
I'm excited for it.
At least they're pretty.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
So you got flowers when he has you out.
Yeah.
When I asked her out, well, I got her flowers on Valentine's Day to like show that I was really interested because like we've been building our like connection the whole time.
Yeah.
But on the 14th, I got her flowers. Then we started dating on the 19th. So technically, yeah. But I've got her flowers like every other month since,
Mm.
just like randomly. Like if I go grocery shopping by myself, I'm like, oh, I can get her flowers.
No.
I just buy it randomly. She puts it in a vase in the living room.
Why does it go grocery shopping?
She lives up a
He's Taco Bell every
Why can't he
day.
order flowers if he can
Nah.
order Taco Bell?
It's like one taco. It's one taco.
One bouquet
Oh my
of flowers
God.
is one taco.
Oh, I wanted to ask. So, like, you know how like girls like getting flowers? What's the guy equivalent to
I mean,
that?
some guys like flowers. Like
Really?
guys like flowers because it's like so. It's like stigmatized.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I've never received flowers, but I think it's such a nice gesture.
Yeah.
What if it wasn't?
Like besides flowers, is there another
Besides
equivalent?
flowers, I don't know.
Besides like food.
For me personally, it's just like your presence. Like I don't really care.
So I am flowers.
I am the present. I don't know. Like I don't.
I've
Really,
always thought about that. Like, what can you give a guy?
it depends on what they
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Specific.
But like,
I've-
you know, like
General.
generalized,
I don't
like-
know. Games. Some. I don't know.
Yeah.
So what?
Socks.
Socks.
I went to the grocery store and grabbed you some
Grab
socks.
you some socks.
I thought about you here.
Yeah.
You like Hanes, right?
I do like.
Ah, okay. I don't know. Like I'm not really like. I don't really care if I receive presents or not because I never really like put a lot of things on it. Like she's a gift giver, so I get a lot of gifts from her. But like there was nothing I was ever like, oh yeah, the big reason if I got it. I just like I get it if I get it.
Yeah.
I usually buy
It's
myself.
because your love language isn't gifts. Right?
Yeah, like I usually buy myself things anyway. So.
Yeah.
But like this is a special gift. We have a promise ring together.
Oh, can I see it?
Yeah. It has our letters on it. It says forever and ever.
Your letters?
I think it's Etsy. It was like handcrafted. That's why it's a little crusty.
Oh,
But actually,
that's so cute. What's the idea of promise rings? I never really got to it.
well, for us, it was always like having something to wear that like we used to wear bracelets together. Like when she first moved away for COVID, I got us bracelets to like feel connected. Just like wearing
Just to
it.
signify your
Yeah. So
relationship
like
type
wearing a
of
ring like this, like just like it's like
Mhm.
oh yeah, it's cute. Like you know, like it feels like.
Okay.
part
So
of
is it because you know how, like the idea of like promise rings?
Yeah.
Are you like viewing it from like, oh, I promise to always be with you type of thing, or is it just like,
I mean,
oh, like I got you a nice ring? Like,
it's
you
more
know,
I
like-
think mine's more like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
like, I think-
I'm not making any
yeah,
promises
like,
with this.
ooh,
Sometimes
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even wear it,
No,
bro.
'cause you know, like, people really be like, oh, like here's a promise ring.
No,
you know,
no.
It's
No, it
like,
was
I
not a
don't
big
get that
deal.
culture.
Yeah.
It's
It was-
either
no.
you give me a freaking wedding
We
ring.
were-
Yeah, I don't know.
We were literally like, oh, you want to wear rings together? I was like, oh yeah, that's a cute
No,
idea.
yeah, that's cute.
For me, it's like almost like a sweatshirt, like but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Yeah,
better
yeah,
quality.
exactly.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
like better, like easier to wear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, it's subtle,
For me,
but like
it's just like
important.
You
accessories.
can also do with like necklace. My boyfriend and I have matching
Necklace.
Yeah,
I feel
I like
that.
necklaces too. I got her a necklace.
And it's like easy because you just leave it on if it's like nice quality. You know,
Yeah,
take it
yeah,
off in the
yeah.
shower.
No, yeah. Like I got him a ring from Hawaii. It has like little turtles on it.
That's cute.
Yeah.
But do you guys have a ring together? Like, do you
No,
guys have something
no.
like this?
I never really like did that culture of like promise
Mm.
ring type of thing. Like that it really signifies something. It's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
here's a gift.
Yeah.
type
I mean,
of
when
thing,
it goes on
you
this
know?
finger, it means a lot.
Yeah.
But like when it's just like whatever, it's just like
Yeah,
a small thing.
exactly. So.
Me too.
Oh yeah, you can take a break. Want to take a break?
It's gonna be edited anyway.
Yeah.
Edited.
You guys still good to like keep talking?
Can I pee too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna keep
There's one
talking now.
bathroom.
Oh,
There's
can
two
I
bathrooms.
use your bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use it.
Looks
Let's
like
keep
you're
recording.
pooping.
Pee on the floor.
Oh, I was like, if you're pooping, can I go
No, it's
before
gonna be
you?
like-
Take a shit.
Yeah.
Slide.
What's up, vlog?
What's up?